Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Dylan Laube on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Huh. Check out.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll work against the blitz. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go. 72. Go.
Jeanty from the gun. Past midfield to the 45. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
Then your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the
and they were 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Shotgun give here to Gentry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here he goes, third and long. Hauled in by Myers. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Head to 60, head to 60.
3rd and long for him here. Running into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Harvey once more. And they'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
The run here. It's Harvey. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. He gets him 6. So that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you will?
He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going right back to Mostert. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st down and goal to go.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He has the touchdown! The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Nix off the play action. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Nix with it on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, go.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw again, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Now throw to start the drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
First down. Go! First and goal at the 6-yard line.
60 Bison.
Here's Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. Escapes a defender. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Broncos about set to begin their drive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Second down, looking for options. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First and 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Nix to throw again. Absolutely fires this one right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up second down. Once more, it's Nix. Drops it down, Harvey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And goes to the hurry up here. On first and 10, here's Nix. Cut near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Harvey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Nix looking to throw. Forced that to his right. Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Set. 19, 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second and 15 at the 30-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's got it in the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick
And
off
just
for
like
the
that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a
at their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Takes the second down snap. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Hawk 70.
Pass play now. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this down to the 28.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Gets this one to Myers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Counter give to Mostert. Has good room at the 35. Through the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Raheem Mostert the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
He was brought down by
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Ready? Rocco 80. Go.
It's Mostert on second down. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready? Hut.
Back to throw. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That right there is just such a sinking feeling for a running back. You're looking to turn the corner. You're looking for space. You're looking for somewhere to run. But eventually, you've got nowhere to run, and it goes backwards.
Second down, give to Harvey. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
On the coverage.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Looking to throw again on second down. That's caught by Jack Bench. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready. 60 Bison, go.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
On the tackle.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Counter give to Jency. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Air it out on third. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And on Las Vegas, first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Broncos 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Harvey headed right. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Giving this to Harvey. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Harvey once more. Well, that's not what the offense styled at. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down run by Dobbins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
On now comes their punter. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. He'll take it from the 1. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Ready.
Running is Martinez. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders approaching win number 7 on the year.
Sack. 72 more. Take over.
Here's Martinez. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
On his own read, here's a give to Martinez. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.